So I've been thinking about the sacrifice. Ooh, we got mail. And Tellurium. Not so helpful. Anyway, what's my unread mail? Oh, it's Barracketeer. I have not been paying attention to that. Probably turn down the music a little bit here. So I've been thinking about the sacrifice after the fact. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good quest in terms of like cinematography. I think the cutscenes for the sacrifice were probably the best of all of them. Maybe? Like, the freaking... Okay, I had to go back and rewatch the introduction when you first built Umbra. When, like, he pops out here and, like, starts choking you. That was so freaking rad! I really, really loved that scene. That was really cool. And the fact that, oh god, you can see his eye in there, and it's not okay. Oh, the Proto Helmet actually looks really nice with just the Umbra Prime skin. But no, we're gonna do, Proto Armor. Actually, no, I wasn't even going to play as Excalibur Umbra, now that I'm thinking about it. We were doing Mesa. We're gonna mess around with Mesa for a little while. Because she was the one with the regulators. People were sending me builds after the fact. So let's see if I can go pull that up. The Prime mods are expensive. They're relatively expensive to rank up. It's gonna cost me like 6 million credits? Okay, so Fox had sent me a Regulators... Oh, no, that's even less than what I've got. Don't think I have Hunter Adrenaline. Or Gladiator Resolve. Yeah, if any of you guys have suggestions for Mesa, I am all ears. Can I polarize this? How does this even work? I don't know how this is gonna work. In this case, shouldn't I have Lethal Torrent? I'm gonna take a look at the Regulators for a second to figure out how to build this. Because there's got to be a better one. Let's see. Would I recommend Warframe? I know it's price, but I still want to have your advice. I like it. Warframe is one of those games that you load up when you're tired, kind of at the end of the day, and you just want to zone out and have fun for a while. So Barrel Diffusion is good. Oh, wait, no, we already have that. Lethal Torrent would probably be fine for this one. So that's probably what I want to aim for. Oh, I'm going to have to form this sucker a bunch. It would increase the damage considerably, though. When was the last time Wander used a bow in Warframe? A while. As much as I like the bows, they're kind of slow. It's hard to use them. I should probably try some of the other bows. Okay, what? Oh, Shakira's inviting me to the game. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna just chuck some Formas, though. Because at this point, I gotta do two things. I gotta do Index, and I gotta do, I gotta do Index, and I've gotta do, some affinity farming. Oh, man! I would actually really love to do the, I would love to try and do the, what's the new, the thing that was added with, the whip lady. I'm here for whatever you're doing. Sure. I will gladly have people. Altorial. Are you on? Oh, yeah, there you are. Always look for the U first, and I realized, that's not the case. Right. There's something about Mesa. You wanna play her without a melee weapon, if I recall correctly. Is it? It's like her base ability, yeah? Shoot dual-wielded sidearms faster and reload single-handed firearms more rapidly. Bonus health when not using melee weapons. Okay. Well, there we go. And it's not based on my sidearm anymore. So, it's based on the Regulators. So I can keep with the Atamos. Let's see, the Endless mode. Yeah, potentially, it would be a very good way to rank up, it'd be a good way to rank up Mesa real quick. Let me just see if I can find a good Mesa. Regulators build, because this is one thing I should probably take a look at. Let's see, any time past year. Because, yeah, they changed it. We should probably do past month. Let's see, is there some kind of group thing in Warframe? Yeah, there are clans. If you want to join, you're more than welcome to. We should have space. Oh, I have no idea. I guess I'll just mess with it. If you guys have suggestions, I am all ears. How does, so does power strength work with this? Field of view. Because, yeah, that's something I should probably look at with the regulators. Okay. There's a built-in damage buff. Intensify Hornet Strike and Convulsion will deal a bunch of damage. What affects the power, though? Tips and tricks. Okay. No. Maximization. That's not helpful. Balls. Let's see. Altorial, if you've got any specific suggestions for this, I am all ears. We can kind of do whatever while we wait. But I kind of want to build for both Peacemakers and that shield for Index. I've not exactly used this character that much. Let's see. Upgrade. Because currently I'm just kind of goofing. Okay, if we're doing Onslaught, I call Saren. Yeah, because currently I've got this. Oh, we've got the Umbral stuff, too. Well, currently my Umbral stuff is inferior, so it's not worth going for. I'm not even sure. Question, can you polarize to the new slot type? No, you can't. Okay, that kind of sucks. It's well worth it. Absolutely. We went rainbow with Mesa. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea what that even means. I think I'm just gonna be satisfied with what I've got. For now, at least. I'm curious about switching out Primed Flow. The extra energy might be good, but whatever. Okay. Well, screw it. How do we get to the infinite mode or the endless mode? Because that'd be the first step. Oh, rainbow is balanced stats. Gotcha. If I'm gonna be doing this, let's I know I could go for the extra health, but I think I'd rather level up like my Lanka. Probably. Got a bunch of things I need to level up. Gibron Prime. Did I form that, or did I just... Oh, wait, no, I just got that. I have too much crap, and I'm never going to use any of this. Well, no, I'm absolutely going to use some of this. It's just... going to take a while. Okay, I'll just go with that for now. It'll do some gas damage. I'm mostly just keeping that around on the side. Do I have any melee weapons that I need to level? Or all of my melee weapons pretty much golden? We do have the Orvius, which didn't level at all. I'd like the extra HP, but I need the EXP instead. Okay. Onslaught is in the same tab as these. Here? As the Syndicate alerts. Here. Oh yeah, Sanctuary Onslaught. Do we want to do the high tier one or the low tier one? I'm gonna assume high tier. Oh, rank 30 Warframe equipped. Well, let's do the low tier one then. Whoop. I don't know what I'm doing. Lanka and Chroma, and you'll destroy Eidolons. Yeah, that's why I picked up the Lanka. I just have to upgrade it at some point. Let's see, I wonder what chat Wander's reading. I'm also reading the little chat box in the bottom left. Play Warframe, but I'm not that far into it. You are high tier. I guess I am. I mean, I don't know, I've just been playing this for like 600 hours. It doesn't feel like I'm a high-tier player, because I'm constantly, like, relying on other people to kind of tell me how to play and where to go and what to do and stuff, and so it's just like, Alp? Wander is a noob. I'm like, I'm the halfway point between noob and experienced. Like, there's a lot I know about this game, but there's a lot that I just don't know because I've never done the research. And it's easier for me to some degree, just like rely on other people to tell me what to do and stuff. Wow, you got Flamma jammed real quick. I guess these guys do a bunch of damage. In retrospect, maybe picking... Oh, right. Which is my, like, defensive maneuver? Is it 2 or 3? Can you tell I've rarely played Mesa? I usually focus on the more tanky frames, not the, like, really DPS-y ones. And so... I don't entirely, Oh. I also switched which shoulder I'm shooting over, which is throwing me off like nobody's business. I think I'm usually a lefty runner. At least I think I am. Okay. I'm kind of wounded. Oh, that's fine. 3 is the defensive maneuver. Gotcha. Only lasts for a short amount of time, though, which is kind of suck. Which kind of sucks for me. Oh, it's fine. How are you supposed to use that consistently? Well, I might just switch back to Nidus after this, just for the sheer survivability of not getting totally boned, totally wrecked by everything. Maybe. 2 and 3 are defensive. Ooh. I know one's like a shield that like wildly increases your survivability, but it does not last long. How are you supposed to survive on the index with this? I'm more of like a rhino guy where it gives me like an exact, well, not an exact value. 2 gems guns, 3 is damage reduction. Yeah, the damage reduction is the one I want. I guess it's not that expensive, which is the benefit. Ow. Bad time to be scratching my nose. Okay, so I started this... Well, no, I don't know. I have multiple things to talk about. Let's see. It's down over here. First time I ever did this, I didn't actually know go through the portal, so I just kind of, like, sat there. Ah, shit. This is an awkward level. We're good. Zoop. And we're good. Let's see. But yeah, first time I ever did this, I didn't go through and I was just kind of confused. Okay, let's see. But when I started this episode off, or session off, or whatever, I was kind of talking about my thoughts on the sacrifice. I thought the sacrifice was both an amazing quest, like the cinematography, some of those scenes were amazing. I also think it was really boring, in terms of like raw gameplay. Warframe, at its heart, really is just kind of a repetitive grindfest, and it will probably never change from that. And I'm kind of okay with that. Like, that doesn't bug me too much. The main grump I have is just, like, the story quests are very rarely anything more than just, like, go to a tile set that you've already been to a bunch of times before. Run through some hallways that you've been through before. Then here's a custom room that's really cool, and you get to look at some things for a bit. And, back to the generic hallways for a while. And, like, that's kind of where I was a little bit disappointed. Because I would love to see them, you know, take a little bit longer between putting out the quests and stuff. And actually, like, sit down and make, like, a unique level. It doesn't even have to use a different tile set, necessarily. But it needs to feel like I'm in, like, a dungeon. You know, I'm doing, like, an event. War Within was kind of a perfect example. I don't think some of those cutscenes were decent, but, some of those quests were decent, but like or not quests. Some of the cutscenes in it were decent, but I believe 90% of it was actually kind of like custom done. The like cave system was unique up in the mountain and whatnot, and I wanted to see more of that. And I was kind of disappointed. I've been kind of disappointed lately that they haven't been capitalizing on like the opportunity. I don't know. I know it would take so much more work to do this, but it would make it more satisfying, at least on my end. That said, I totally understand like why it won't stick with that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, sacrifice were really toned down. The new sentients are too weak. I think that's part of the problem with Warframe. It has too much damage creep, and I really enjoy it. Like, I enjoy just how freaking ridiculous like the Atomos can be, or how many enemies or Atomos, how freaking ridiculous the Atomos, the Opticore, the Tigers. Like, you can mod guns to do magic if you wanted to. I've seen some players do like really stupid things, and I am just kind of, I'm not going to say speechless at like what people can manage to do with the right mods, but like it is impressive. And the problem is like I'm one of the higher geared people, so running through the sacrifice, I was just like, well, this is mad easy. I just point and shoot with the Opticore a couple of times and they're dead. And the problem is like you can't make the enemies too tanky, because then it just feels like you're doing nothing to them with your super gun. But you can't make them too weak either, because then it's just like, well, what's the point of some of this? And so it's like, yeah, 2.5 million damage Sigma Octanus, exactly. And so like, I totally understand that they've kind of painted themselves into a corner. And I'm not going to say that like, I'm not going to say that like, it's a bad thing that characters get this powerful, but like, most of the bosses, the only reason why like they even take a while to kill is because they have these like really long invincibility periods. If you notice, like, usually the phase where you're shooting at the parts of like Eidolons, the current like probably hardest bosses in the game, usually the longest part is because the players are shooting with their little dinky amp guns instead of you know, shooting the main parts of them. And it's, I totally understand, you know, why you know, players can do that and whatever, but it does kind of, it makes the game experience feel weirdly uneven. And I have no solution for that. I'm sure this is something that actually bugs the designers at DE. They're like, we want people to feel like legitimately challenged here, but we also want to give them these like really badass guns. And oh, I'm stuck. Okay, that's bad. Wondered, have you heard of Bastion? I'm listening to the soundtrack, so I assume so. So I was fighting Umbra. Was it as much hell as it was for me? It was just awkward because he would stun lock you. Like, I think fighting Umbra should almost have been like a stealth section, like cat and mouse. Unfortunately, this game doesn't really do stealth particularly well. It would be kind of cool if you could, like, you know, I guess that would add cover shooting mechanics, and I don't think they want to do that to this game. But if you were actually like trying to escape his notice so that you could sneak up on him unaware. No, I actually found fighting Umber to be easy. I think he only took me down twice before I got to him. At least on the section that mattered. Was that even the section that mattered? I don't even know. My standards are high. I enjoy the base game of Warframes so much. What the? Oh, I look really goofy. Oh, it's because I'm dual wielding. I've got my Orpheus out. And this is considering me having like a single sidearm. So I just have Orpheus fist going. That's amusing. I wonder if Rage would actually be better than Flow for this build. For the energy gen. Because then I could actually... Yeah. If we do another round of this, I'll put on Rage, maybe. But, I mean, otherwise, like... Apart from my, like, disappointment of hoping DE comes up with, like, new interesting levels, we do actually have new and interesting levels on the way. We've got Venus, which looks crazy. Like, I'm really looking forward to Venus, and I'll be, like, the first person to say that, like, yeah, Venus is going to be awesome. I actually rather liked the Plains of Eidolon, though I still feel, to some degree, that Eidolon could have been a good opportunity for some extra things, like, freaking Monster Hunter. If they would just add a couple of big monsters to this game, I think I'd be really satisfied. And not the Eidolons, but like just straight up like a big lizard thing. Like, give me some like weird infested critters that just have like 500 million EXP, and have them like roll and stomp around and just like crush you out in Venus or on Eidolon or something. That'd be cool. Of course, people would learn how to one-shot them, and it would kind of trivialize the process, and, you know, then they'd have iframes and stuff. I just feel like, as a third-person shooter, this would be... Warframe would be amazing if it actually had a couple of, like, Monster Hunter-style monsters to take down. Or the things that come out at night. Yeah, the Eidolons. Unfortunately, I don't know, I find the Eidolons kind of boring. Because you're not even, like, you don't even pay attention to what the Eidolons are doing. The Eidolons are largely just kind of standing around and walking and then firing lasers that you almost just kind of automatically get hit by. There's no feeling of, like, avoidance. You know, there's a couple of points where you're like, yeah, okay, I don't want to get hit by this. Specifically, like, the goop on the ground from that one Eidolon. But otherwise, it's just mostly standing around as your operator who cannot die shooting at the thing until it's time to shoot at the thing with your Warframe for about 3 seconds. Or, more per se, just let, you know, Altorial do it for you. I played a lot of WoW. I really enjoyed, like, movement and positioning and, like, direct strategy as opposed to, like, composition. Because I think composition matters way more in Warframe than like World of Warcraft or most other MMOs, because it's just like, all right, we've got our oh, I ran out of juice. Oh, I don't have my carrier out. That's why I'm in trouble. Eidolons are horrifying early game. I really enjoyed the first time. I really enjoyed the first couple of times we were fighting Eidolons. They felt like a legitimate challenge. And then I stepped away from Warframe for a little while. And then apparently they got easy overnight. Somebody discovered, what was it? At the time it was Oberon plus an Opticore. And now it's Chroma plus a Lanka, I think it was. And honestly, it doesn't bug me too much, but it's also just like, well, I mean... That was a challenging boss that isn't a thing anymore. Still, steps in the right direction in general. I don't know. I have nothing but glowing feelings with the way they are taking Warframe. I'm just greedy. Oops. Wow, you guys are both down? Do we want to leave after this one? We've probably got enough score to have maxed out some of our things. I didn't actually get you up. I'm sorry, I missed this. From Malanka, self-damage weapon. Yeah, nowadays people just fight 3 Eidolons twice in a single night. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. Like, it's cool to have stuff on farm. Go to 8. Sure. I mean, we can go to 8 if it's if that's the recommended one. It's just, oh yeah. I guess my my Tiburon isn't maxed out at this point. I'm just noticing we're going down a little bit. Now, they said they were actually adding, like, drivable vehicles to... Oh, you forgot Vitality. Go figure. They said they were adding drivable vehicles for Venus, right? Or am I mistaken on that one? Because I thought I heard that. Because that would be kind of cool. I don't know. I guess I've always just dreamed of Warframe having just one Halo-style campaign. Or a couple. I don't know. That'd be glorious. I am dying. That hurts. My attack speed really that low with the regulators? It must be. I guess I'll just keep that in mind and do other things. Let's see. The interesting thing... Yep. Mesa relic. Yeah, I guess we'll just go for 8. We'll probably be fine. And on... I don't know, we've got tons of EXP, so even if we go down, it's not that big of a deal. I'll have to look at my regulator build. Because I don't think I need as much raw damage. Maybe what I need to do is actually just get a separate build for my regulators. One for, like, mass groups of enemies for attack speed, so I can, like, just churn through all of them at the same time. Maybe range? I don't know. I'll think about it. I wonder if, I assume range, power range has nothing to do with any of my abilities, or no, it does for the disarm, but it doesn't have anything to do with the, it doesn't have anything to do with Peacemaker, at the very least. One of the things I wish they would add, and I hope they add it sooner than later. I don't know how many of you guys were around for Plague Star, which I think actually Plague Star, only the targeting reticle if you're 4. Okay. Oh, and I'm down. Okay, but Plague Star was really cool. I rather enjoyed that as a, like a concept, because it was kind of neat. You'd do like a couple of like sub-objectives, and then go on to the main event where you fought like a mini, what's-his-face. And I thought that was kind of a neat idea. But I kind of wish that there was actually like an alternate version of Plague Star where like, Plague Star touches down and you're not trying to stop it. It is literally just like, kind of like this almost. Oh, that actually does damage. Cool. I'm in trouble. Oh, shoot. I tried switching guns. I did not switch guns. Switch guns, you ninny. Thank you. I'm in trouble. I'm out of ammo. I forgot to bring my carrier along. I guess I could actually... I could do the really lame easy thing. I'm just gonna run around as my operator. There we go. Problem solved. My operator does plenty of damage, is invincible, and has infinite ammunition. Oops. And I can go all sneaky. I'm not reviving anything. Not here, don't mind me. Can't believe I forgot my carrier. Shakira forgot vitality. I forgot the ammo buddy. Whoopsie. Okay, let's see. So, Brain, what was I talking about? Oh, right. An event on the Plains of Eidolon, or Venus, or even like one of these levels. Very similar to Survival, where the entire point of it is you are, you know, midway through whatever your mission is, Plague Star touches down and immediately just starts spitting infested. Non-stop infested. and it only gets like worse the longer you're there. And maybe there would be like a secondary objective where you have to like actually go into the Plague Star or something and shut it down, close it down, and then you have like a legit boss fight against something. Oh right, I forgot I can do this to get some energy back if I want to get if I want to use Peacemaker. But effectively it would be just like extreme zombie survival mode out on the plains. So I would really enjoy that. Some of my favorite memories of like kind of my early game with this was just spending hours on Huracan. Was it Huracan? I think it was Huracan and Draco, with just like uncomfortable amounts of enemies. Holy shit! All right, I rather like this. This amp is great. I have nothing to worry about, except for the fact that my operator dies in like one shot. That bit's kind of obnoxious. Okay, whatever. But I don't know. I really want to see like some proper survival game modes get added to the plains. Okay, so we're just hanging out in this one, yeah? We're not going through the portal. Cool. Here we go. Well, that was effective. And I think all of my stuff is leveled up, so I can put away the you can revive in void mode. Yeah, I don't know why I stood up there. I actually have no idea. My character just randomly stood up, and I'm like, all right. Well, it's fine. Nobody's shooting at me. I don't have to think about it too much. All right, so I'd rather have rage probably. I didn't finish my Tiburon? Oh, that's stupid. Okay, so instead of flow, we want rage, probably. Do I have anything else that I can put in there? Not well. My duration sucks, too. I got the continuity. It might be better to get, I can get that in there. Because, yeah, unfortunately, the transient fortitude is screwing with me a little bit. Honestly, maybe we get rid of transient fortitude. A little bit more duration. We're narrow-minded, I think. Because I don't think we need the range that much. And this practically doubles the length of my shields. At least for now. Brought you back to Cetus. I honestly thought we'd have enough. Alright, whatever. Not a big deal. Okay, so that'll cut my damage a little bit, but should make it a lot more sustainable. So range increases your field of view. So I have to move my screen around to actually hit these guys. As we're reflecting back. Nah, not that interested in that. Okay, yeah, the 40-second Shatter Shield duration is way more helpful here. Okay, do we want to do 2 rounds quick? Oh, God, I was a smidge. Just a smidge. Well, I guess let's take a look at my regulators, see if I can finish them off at the very least. We want Lethal Torrent. Because that doubles wow, that doubles the fire rate. Let's see. Crit chance is low. Seeker, Ice Storm. We don't care about reload speed or anything like that. Raw damage is better than anything else. Status effect ain't terrible. Oh no, I'm just doing electricity, so we might as well throw on... No, not Deep Freeze. I'm going to throw on these two. It's a little bit more. Bunch of magnetic damage. Unless I form it one more time. Do I do that, or do I just push the status effect for a little bit? I might just... Oh. Oh, do I not have Pistol Gambit on this? I should probably have Pistol Gambit on this. Alright, another Forma. Let's see. Prime Target Cracker? Or no, Lethal Torrent. Okay, I guess I'll put Target Cracker on and Pistol Gambit. So we're still missing... What's the other one? Let's see. Wonder you need primed Pistol Gambit. Oh, shit. I have primed Pistol Gambit. I just wasn't even... I wasn't paying attention. So we're still missing Lethal Torrent. Would I switch any of these other ones in? Maybe... Lethal Torrent over Barrel Diffusion. At least for now. It cuts the multi-shot by a little bit. No. Barrel Diffusion's better. Okay, well, let's go with that. Okay, let's see. Do we want to just do 2 rounds? Real quick on that? And then we'll pop back out and do it faster. Or, actually, really easy. Oh, wait, no, that's... have you guys done the, have you guys gotten the new Equinox helmet? Because it's right there if you guys don't have it, and that'd be quick. I already have it. Yeah, you guys don't have it. Let's do that quick then. I'll just have a spare one.